In Laozi's eyes, the world is like a grand symphony filled with harmony and wonder. This concert features countless instruments playing simultaneously, each with its unique timbre and character, brought to life by their performers. Guided by a specific score, these notes and rhythms intertwine, weaving together a majestic melody. This melody, which orchestrates the performance of all things, is what Laozi refers to as the Tao in the Tao Te Ching. All things in the world are like the instruments in a symphony. Trees have the qualities of trees. Flowers exhibit the beauty of flowers. And human society operates with its own intricate dynamics. Regardless of their forms, all things follow the rhythm of the Tao, growing and transforming naturally. As Laozi says, all things flourish side by side, and I observe their return. Each follows its nature, returning to its root. The Tao is inclusive and profound, allowing all things to exist in their unique ways while showcasing the diversity of life. A fundamental principle of the Tao is the cyclical nature of existence: birth, growth, and decay, an endless cycle. Humans are part of nature, no different in essence from trees, flowers, or the changing weather. Just as trees can fall ill, so can people. Just as there are towering redwoods and delicate willows, humans vary in size and shape. Human emotions shift like the weather, alternating between sunshine and rain. Yet in modern society, surrounded by skyscrapers and technological creations, we have distanced ourselves from nature for so long that we have forgotten our unity with it, like exiles from Eden who can no longer recall their homeland. This estrangement not only separates us physically from nature, but also leaves us feeling lonely, anxious, and powerless deep inside. Modern people describe these struggles with words like anxiety, depression, and confusion. But these are merely expressions of a deeper issue: our separation from the Tao, the source of our existence. As Erich Fromm wrote in Zen Buddhism and Psychoanalysis, people have followed rationalism to the point where it has become entirely irrational. Since Descartes, thinking has been severed from feeling, with reason deemed rational, and emotion considered irrational by nature. A person splits themselves into a rational self that seeks to control another part of themselves, much as they seek to control nature. The ultimate goal becomes producing more and more, reducing life to an accessory of material possessions, having rules over being. In the process, people turn themselves into objects. While they claim to value happiness, individuality, and creativity, in truth, they live without direction. If you ask them what they live for, they might say family, fun, or making money. But few can articulate a true purpose. Their only real goal is to escape insecurity and loneliness. Nature was humanity's origin, and it must also be its home. Ignoring this connection has become a root cause of suffering for many people. This is one reason why the Tao Te Ching remains so revered. Amid the anxieties and confusions of modern society, people are finally realizing that Laozi, in his wisdom over 2 millennia ago, had already seen through to the unity between humanity and nature and the vital importance of this harmony to life itself. When we perceive the Tao, the world no longer appears as fragmented, isolated pieces, but as a unified, harmonious symphony. Every form of life, moving to its own rhythm, merges seamlessly into this grand composition, making the world beautiful and whole. This unity is like a dense forest, presenting a picture of natural harmony. Tall poplars rise high into the sky, complemented by the layered greenery of surrounding shrubs. Wildflowers, perhaps the bright yellow of forsythia or the deep blue of irises, dot the forest, like scattered musical notes adding color and vitality. Alongside a stream, mosses and ferns thrive together, while agile squirrels dart among the branches, busy gathering pine cones. Butterflies flit lightly between the flowers, occasionally pausing to rest. Birds sing in a chorus that provides the forest's soundtrack. Even the often overlooked insects like beetles hiding beneath fallen logs or dragonflies skimming over ponds play indispensable roles in this ecosystem. Every being coexists, thriving within its own rhythm, yet together they form a complete and harmonious whole. Similarly, this holistic harmony can be found in human society. Consider the recent global phenomenon of TikTok refugees joining the Red Notes community. This event allowed countless individuals to experience the openness and connection that the internet once promised. Through this platform, people from different parts of the world shared their stories, exchanged ideas, and discovered the diversity of each other's lives. In this virtual forest, someone might share childhood memories, while another captures the morning melody of a street performer or celebrates their hometown's unique cuisine and culture. Through these interactions, people began to dissolve the barriers of geography and culture, realizing that our similarities far outweigh our differences. Strangers found themselves connecting on a soul-deep level, as if the collective consciousness of humanity had been reawakened. The connection between nature and humanity shows that diversity is not a source of conflict, but the foundation of harmony and beauty. Just as forests thrive through the coexistence of towering trees, shrubs, and streams, human societies need individual diversity and cultural differences to achieve true understanding and peace. When we set aside prejudice and ego, transcending personal limitations to rejoin this global symphony, we realize that the world has never been fragmented or distant. Many in modern society, however, fail to hear this grand symphony in its entirety. They are caught up in trivial matters or distracted by sensory pursuits, hearing only isolated notes amidst the vast melody. As a result, life may seem chaotic, noisy, or meaningless. Laozi, like a master musician, could perceive the full score and the harmony that resonates throughout all existence. This is the wisdom of Laozi. He reminds us that if we can discern the Tao's full scope, we will see that the world is not one of disorder or division, but one of profound order, harmony, and beauty. So how can we, like Laozi, perceive the harmonious essence of life hidden beneath its complexities and find inner peace and joy? Seek your answers in nature. Look up at the sky and observe the clouds drifting and shifting. Gaze down at the grass and flowers, noticing the unique veins in each leaf. Listen to the bird song in the forest, a natural melody. Open your arms to the breeze and engage in a silent conversation with nature. In these moments, set aside your mind and its endless analyses and judgments. Immerse yourself fully in the experience. Nature is the greatest teacher, offering life's wisdom in the purest and quietest of ways. Although the Tao, as Laozi describes it, is elusive and intangible, it is not absent. As he says, its essence is profoundly real, in it lies trust. When you immerse yourself in nature, you will feel a direct connection. The wind through the forest, the gentle flow of water, and the cycles of blooming and falling flowers. In these moments, the pulse of the Tao becomes palpable. When you become one with all things, the melody of life becomes clear, a magnificent symphony that Laozi himself once heard. Close your eyes and you will realize that this melody has always been there, waiting. It is time to reconnect with its harmony and beauty.